Alright, plan A didn't work, which was taking the compressor out from underneath. Plan B was to take the pulley off of the steering pump and bring it that way. That didn't work, can't get the pulley off. Plan C was to remove the pump. It's fighting me all the way, can't get that off. So we're on to plan C, which is to remove the timing belt tensioner, the serpentine belt tensioner, the radiator cowl, and see if I can get that compressor way down there up through here. I'll also have to disconnect these transmission lines, which is fine because I'm going to be changing the transmission fluid anyway. I'm hoping not to have to disconnect this AC line, although the AC of course at the moment is empty, but it's just one less thing to do. So that's the plan, let's get on with it. Alright, I'm gonna get this video out there in case any of you guys are trying to do this. This applies to the V8 S-Type. To get the compressor out, I've just spent 3 days trying to find different methods to get it out. As I mentioned before, I tried to remove the steering pump, and that's probably one of the most awkward things to try and do, so don't even bother. Don't waste your time doing anything else other than what I've done. I mean, yes you can if you want, it's entirely up to you. You have to remove the radiator shroud, which means obviously you have to remove the expansion bottle, which is a real pain in the butt. Look out for all the various connections and bolts holding everything in place, and stupid plastic clips. You need to take this top cover off so that you can get the top hose out of the way. You need to disconnect the transmission lines from the radiator, and you need to disconnect and move the sway bar. That gives you enough room. You then pull these transmission lines over and out of the way, and then you spend the next 3 hours wiggle, jiggle, piggle and diggle to get the compressor out through that gap. It looks big enough, but it's just an awkward shape. And also the belt tensioner has to come off, so don't forget that. Sorry, the picture's sideways. There, the belt tensioner goes here. The compressor comes out through this gap here. As I said, it's not easy. It is a real pain in the ass to get out. You can see everything that I have had to remove in order to get a gap. This is again one of the most stupid and awkward designs, when they could have made it in such a way that you can get that compressor out without all of this effort. All it needs is a modification of the subframe or the inner wheel arch or a removable panel or a removable section. They're just assholes, these designers. They have no fucking clue how to do anything. Or they have a design just to screw you up. So if you ever go to a dealer to get this done, he says, oh, that's a 20-hour job, mate, so that's going to cost you 20 hours at $150 an hour. God, I hate car designers. Alright, it is out. Next, obviously, I'm going to clean up down there a bit, and then once I've done that, then I will feed the new compressor in. With the new compressor, before you get it all the way in, once you get it resting in there, get the bolts in the compressor, because they're an absolute pig to get in. Well, there you go. Really not much more I can show you right now, other than more blood, more dirt. So sorry guys, I'm out of breath because I was fighting with that thing. Yeah, and you, as I said, you have to take everything out. And oh, and this is another stupid idea. When you're taking this shroud out, there isn't a connection on the back of the fan. No, you have to disconnect this which is way down underneath. Another stupid idea. These plugs, I just can't believe it. I cannot believe how these people design these things. Alright, well, here she is. Next thing for me to do is clean up, get the compressor in position. Once I've done that, then I can start putting everything back on. Good God. I need a beer.